A startling revelation has emerged from sources across the globe, leaving experts and governments scrambling to understand its implications. For decades, the world believed certain geographical and political truths to be immutable, yet recent investigations have challenged these assumptions. Confidential documents obtained by investigative journalists suggest that major powers have been hiding critical information about unexplored regions of the planet. Satellite imagery and declassified reports reveal areas that have remained off maps, even in the most modern atlases. Some of these regions are beyond polar ice caps, long considered inhospitable and uncharted. Explorers and scientists who dared to investigate reported unusual phenomena, from unusual land formations to inexplicable energy readings. Military and research organizations have long kept the information classified, citing security and strategic concerns. Whistleblowers claim that these lands contain resources far beyond any known reserves on Earth. Reports suggest that access to these hidden lands has been tightly controlled, with only a handful of nations permitted to study them. Environmentalists argue that the secrecy has prevented global awareness of ecological treasures and rare species. Meanwhile, conspiracy theorists claim that entire civilizations may exist within these hidden areas. Anonymous sources indicate that surveillance operations are ongoing, monitoring any unauthorized entry into these territories. Historical texts hint at the existence of lost lands, dismissed by mainstream scholars for centuries. Yet recent findings lend credibility to these centuries-old accounts. Archaeologists are now re-examining ancient maps, noting that some show features remarkably similar to modern satellite data. Oceanographers have discovered underwater passages leading to areas previously assumed to be inaccessible. Climatologists warn that these hidden regions could influence global weather patterns in ways previously unaccounted for. Geologists have identified mineral deposits and unusual formations suggesting active geological processes. The political ramifications are enormous, as control over these areas could shift global power dynamics. Economic analysts speculate that untapped resources could be worth trillions of dollars. Scientists caution that disturbing these lands could have unintended consequences on the planet's stability. Global agencies are debating whether to make some of this information public or maintain strict secrecy. Satellite surveillance has captured strange energy fluctuations and lights in areas officially considered uninhabited. Some claim that these phenomena are evidence of advanced technology or previously unknown natural forces. Military strategists argue that revealing these locations could provoke international disputes. Environmental groups fear exploitation before proper conservation measures are in place. Historians are exploring connections between these lands and ancient myths from various cultures. Certain manuscripts suggest that early explorers may have stumbled upon these areas and kept their findings secret. There is growing speculation that these secrets are intertwined with long-standing political alliances and rivalries. A series of leaked communications between government agencies suggests coordinated efforts to maintain the illusion of uncharted territories. Researchers studying polar regions report unusual magnetic readings, difficult to explain with conventional science. Satellite imagery shows terrain changes inconsistent with known geological timelines. Whistleblowers allege that advanced vehicles have been used to explore inaccessible areas, leaving no trace behind. Scientists are urging transparency to enable global research and collaboration. Some governments, however, insist that revealing these areas could threaten national security. Global think tanks are now conducting simulations to predict potential scenarios should the lands become accessible. Media outlets worldwide are debating the authenticity of the leaked information. Tech companies are analyzing satellite and drone data to verify hidden land claims. Explorers preparing expeditions face strict protocols, with permits limited and heavily monitored. Environmental scientists stress that any intervention must prioritize sustainability and protection of fragile ecosystems. Cryptographers studying ancient maps suggest hidden codes may point to resources or safe passages. Historians note that several indigenous legends reference lands beyond ice or ocean barriers. Geopolitical analysts warn that discovery could lead to new territorial disputes and alliances. Economists predict a potential resource boom if controlled access is granted responsibly. Some fear the emergence of private exploitation, with corporations rushing to stake claims. Legal experts are exploring frameworks for international governance of these regions. UN agencies have been quietly discussing potential treaties to manage access and prevent conflict. Marine biologists have reported unusual marine life near these areas, hinting at unique ecosystems. Climatologists warn that changes in these regions could affect global temperature and sea levels. Astronomers note unusual atmospheric phenomena that defy conventional models. Political activists argue that secrecy undermines global cooperation and transparency. Meanwhile, online communities are buzzing with speculation and theories about hidden civilizations. Satellite tracking organizations have increased their focus on activity in previously unmonitored zones. Some retired military personnel have come forward claiming first-hand experience with restricted expeditions. Drone enthusiasts report interference when flying near designated, no-fly, zones. Some scientists hypothesize that hidden energy fields may exist, altering magnetic readings. Geopolitical think tanks predict that unveiling the truth could disrupt the global economy. Insurance companies are assessing risks related to exploration in these regions. Academics are debating whether existing maps need complete revision. Some explorers report extreme weather and sudden magnetic anomalies when approaching hidden areas. Intelligence agencies are closely monitoring expedition teams and civilian drone operators. There are reports of unusual wildlife migrations, possibly linked to environmental shifts in hidden lands. Scientists suggest that ancient glacial activity may have concealed large land masses. Archaeologists are investigating potential connections to lost civilizations mentioned in mythologies worldwide. Military satellites continue to track vessel and aerial movements near these areas. Environmentalists call for a moratorium on human intervention until proper research is conducted. Some online forums claim that these lands are already secretly inhabited or studied. Scientists caution against premature conclusions, emphasizing the need for empirical data. Exploration teams are equipped with advanced navigation, survival, and scientific tools. Discussions about ownership, rights, and ethical exploration are intensifying among policymakers. Global media are preparing documentaries and investigative reports to explore the issue. Conservationists stress that even minimal human activity could disrupt delicate ecosystems. Some speculate that hidden technologies may have been developed in isolation over centuries. Satellite imagery continues to reveal anomalies that challenge conventional geography. Experts call for international collaboration to prevent conflict over newfound resources. New research initiatives are being planned to study climate, geology, and biology of the secret regions. Historians are revisiting forgotten archives for clues about early exploration attempts. Some claim that these lands were deliberately concealed to avoid past conflicts or exploitation. Legal scholars emphasize that international law may need updating to address these discoveries. Satellite and drone technologies are crucial for safe and precise exploration. Geopolitical analysts warn that secrecy may lead to distrust and speculation among nations. Some researchers propose establishing a global task force to coordinate exploration and study. Communications from whistleblowers indicate high-level coordination to keep these areas hidden. Scientists continue analyzing energy anomalies and unusual terrain formations. Public curiosity and concern are rising as more information leaks. Educational institutions are beginning to study these regions in theoretical models. International organizations are considering controlled access protocols to prevent exploitation. Marine and terrestrial studies are being prioritized to document previously unknown species. Satellite images show terrain changes consistent with geological activity not reflected on maps. Technological companies are developing advanced sensors for safe exploration. Historians note potential links between hidden lands and trade routes of ancient civilizations. Some experts warn that revealing too much too quickly could destabilize political alliances. Meanwhile, environmental watchdogs advocate for transparency to protect global biodiversity. Explorers face extreme environmental conditions, requiring specialized training and equipment. Governments are balancing secrecy with potential scientific, economic, and strategic benefits. Satellite agencies report continued unusual movements and energy readings near hidden regions. Some claim that hidden lands may contain previously undiscovered flora and fauna. The world watches as the race to understand these secrets intensifies, revealing that much of our planet remains unexplored. History, technology, geopolitics, and the environment intersect in ways that challenge our perception of the Earth. The global community now faces the question: how much should be revealed, and who controls the access? World Pulse News will continue to track this shocking revelation, providing updates on new discoveries, geopolitical implications, and environmental insights. The secret lands beyond the known world may forever change how humanity understands its planet and its place in it.